Now, for the announcement you're sort of waiting for. Maybe you didn't know you were waiting for it, but you have been. We have been hard at work with the Worship Council on developing a plan for reopening worship and guidelines for that. And that, my friends, let me tell you, has been an epic task. With guidelines from the CDC and the state and the denomination and our conference changing rapidly and randomly, it feels like, we've come up with a phased reopening of worship plan. And you will see this on your weekly Sentry tomorrow in the email. But just to give you the highlights, on Sunday, July 12th, we will begin phase 1 of worship reopening. Now, before you say, oh, we're all getting back to normal, we're not. So the building will be open. The ramp door and the Union Street door will be open. You will be invited to come into the sanctuary. You must wear a mask. There are hand sanitizers now fixed inside the doorways, and you'll be expected to sanitize your hands as you sit. We will be sitting 6 feet apart. We've already got that configuration worked out. And the worship will continue to follow this format, this live stream format we've been doing. So basically, think of it as if you're really desperate to be back in human contact of some sort, and you're really, really wanting to be back in church, you are welcome to come watch the live stream in person. We won't shake hands, we're not touching, we're not passing a plate, we won't have congregational singing. If we have someone leading song, you will be welcome to hum along in your mask if you like. Building access will be limited. We will have masks handy if you forget yours, because masks will be required. There will be no Cafe Central, no nursery, no education programs in person, no van transportation. So it's very limited, but if you are just needing to be back and wanting to be back, we will be here, and you are welcome to come. We can fit 50 household units into the sanctuary at safe social distancing. If we overflow that for some reason, we will stream downstairs into the dining room, where again you'll be sitting safely distanced apart. So just be aware. First 50 household units to come get the sanctuary. You may not get your assigned seat or your regular pew, but you can be here. I know, Libby's chuckling. But one thing, no matter how many changes this represents or how odd or different this feels, one thing will not change. Wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, Jesus will be there, and we will worship together. If you are uncomfortable coming to church and still feel like you want to stay home, that is perfectly fine. And there is no pressure at all to be here. That's why we're continuing the same format through the summer. We will look toward, dependent, of course, on New York State and the CDC and the denomination, we will look toward a fuller phase 2 reopening the second Sunday of September. So stay tuned for that. We don't know what that looks like yet, because we just don't know what will happen between now and then. But for now, July 12th, social distance, masked, come watch the live stream with other people if you like. So we are glad to be able to share that, and I am grateful to the members of the Worship Council who really struggled with this and put together this plan. We are very grateful for that time and that work and the frustration that was involved with that as things kept changing. So, are there other announcements that I've forgotten that you all can think of?